We're continuing to read from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10. We are on chapter 38. We are hearing how Akrūra is on his way from Mathura to Vrindavan and how he is completely absorbed in thoughts of Krishna. He's meditating on Lord Krishna. How is it going to be when when he meets Lord Krishna? He's completely absorbed. Kim chagrajo ma vanatam yadutamaha
Jagrajo mam avanatam yadu uttama
Smayan parishvacha grihitam anjalam
smayan parishva jagrahitam anjalam
griham praveshyapta satkritam
griham praveshya aptas masta satkritam
samprakshyate sakritam swabandhushu.
samprakshyate kam sakritam swabandhushu.
Translation and purport by the disciples of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. And then Lord Krishna's elder brother, the foremost of the Yadus, will grasp my joined hands while I am still standing with my head bowed, and after embracing me, he will take me to his house. There he will honor me with all items of ritual welcome and inquire from me about how Kamsa had been treating his family members. So yesterday we heard how Akrūra was saying he's gonna, after Krishna embraces him, first he's gonna see Krishna, he's gonna fall down at his lotus feet, and Krishna's gonna embrace him, and then Akrūra is gonna still stand there with his hands folded, and Krishna is gonna call him. He's gonna say, um, "My dear Akrūra," and then Akrūra says, "Then my life is now." How they say, "Mera jeevan safal ho gaya." I've achieved the goal of my life now. So now he's saying that then Krishna will take me to his house. He will honor me, to welcome me, because after all, Akrūra is an uncle of Krishna. So following the social etiquette. And then he's going to inquire from me. How are his family members? How are they dealing with Kamsa? Shishuku Vachan.
And Shukha Uvacha
Iti sanchayantayan Krishnam.
iti sanchumyana Krishnam
Shvafalaka tanayodvani.
Shafalaka Tanaya Adhavani
Rathena Gokulam Prapta.
Rathena Gokulam Praptaha
Suryascha Astagirim Ripa.
Suryascha Astagirim Nipa.
Sukadev Goswami continued, "My dear king, while the son of Shvafalka, traveling on the road, thus meditated deeply on Krishna, he reached Gokul as the sun was beginning to set. So he left in the morning, and now he's reaching Gokul at dusk." Sridhar Swami, Srila Sridhar Swami comments that although Akrūra did not even notice the road, being deeply absorbed in meditation on Lord Krishna, he still reached Gokul on his chariot. We heard all along his deep meditation on Krishna. He's completely absorbed in Lord Krishna. Padani tasya khila lokapala.
Padani Tasya Akhila Lokpala
Kirita jushtamala padareno.
Kirita Jushta Amala Padrenuho
Dadarsha goshte shiti kautukani.
Dadarsha Goshte Shriti Kautukani
Vilakshitani abja yavanu yavan kushadayehe.
विलक्षितानि अभजयव अंकुश आद्य.
In the cowherd pasture, Akrūra saw the footprints of those feet, whose pure dust the rulers of all the planets in the universe hold on their crowns. Those footprints of the Lord, distinguished by such marks as the lotus, barley corn, and elephant goat, made the ground wonderfully beautiful. So Akrūra has reached Gokul now, and in the cowherd pasture he's seeing the lotus footprints of Lord Krishna. We heard earlier how Lord Krishna's lotus feet has the auspicious markings. And does anyone remember some of the markings?
One of them is the lotus flower
Lotus,
and chakra,
chakra, yeah,
and then the
Conch shell,
conch shell, that's right.
and I think bow also, right?
There's a
yeah,
bow, that's right.
and
Yeah.
the Lakshmi ji's line, the Vatsa.
Urdhva Rekha, the Urdhva Rekha is there.
Yeah, and umbrella.
Umbrella, yes, umbrella.
The Kalash, the four.
The four kalash, yeah, there are four kalash there. Four pots
Fish,
of nectar. Hmm?
fish,
The fish, yeah, there's a fish there.
also the moon,
Yeah, the smiley moon,
the
right? The smiley moon
yeah,
is
the
there.
smiling moon.
Yeah, like that's all auspicious markings. And here, Akrūra is remembering also the barley corn, and the elephant goat. Elephant goat. The elephant keepers uses the elephant goat to control the elephant. Meditating on the elephant goat on Lord Krishna's lotus feet, we can pray to Lord Krishna, help us control the mad elephant of our mind and help us fix our mind on his lotus feet.
Shilpa ji, is there some significance that only these three are mentioned here, or no?
Oh, you mean why is he remembering only three?
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not sure. Why
Yeah,
is he
I'm just
remembering
asking
only?
that because only three are mentioned specifically. So
Hmm,
I'm just asking. I don't know. No significance, right? Like it's just
I'm not sure.
okay.
Okay.
If you find out something about it, then you can let us know.
Yeah, I'm just checking it now.
Okay.
Hare Krishna.
Hmm.
So it means
Hare
wherever
Krishna.
the Krishna goes, his footprints were there, right? Everywhere,
Yeah,
wherever
wherever
he
Krishna walks, yeah, there's his
walks,
look. Yeah,
also the footprint were there, right?
Mm,
yeah.
Shilpa
So
ji,
that's right. Huh? I'm
I
sorry.
think I think even in Hindi it's written. It's I think nothing specifically. It's written that Shri Bhagwan के वे चरण चिन्ह जो कमल, बाकुर और अंकुश जैसे चिन्हों से पहचाने जा सकते थे पृथ्वी की शोभा बढ़ा रहे थे. So like he just randomly I
Made
think
the crown.
mentioned that.
No,
Right. Mm.
also, this are the lotus
Mm.
for spiritual nourishment, barley
Okay.
corn for prosperity, and elephant goat to control the mind.
Mm.
So all for spiritual. The devotees, they this is he's thinking of these, especially these three things.
Mm.
So
So it's for
because
spiritual prosperity.
prosperity, lotus is for spiritual prosperity,
Mm.
and then barley corn is for prosperity.
Mm.
Yeah, And
I'm
then the
sorry.
elephant goad is to control the mind, fix the mind on the lotus feet of Lord Krishna. So he is thinking of these three things. So prosperity means all the spiritual opulences, not material prosperity, right?
Yeah.
Spiritual. Okay. Yeah. So a great question here. David is also saying it's a great question. Thank you. Darshanala Vibrita Sampramaha
तद्दर्शना आलदविवर्ग सम्भ्रमा
Premnordvaroma Shukala Kulekshanaha
प्रेम्णोद्धवारोम अशुकल आकुलः क्षण
Tathadava Avaskandhyasateshvacheshtata
रथात् अवस्कन्धसतेषु अचेष्टत
Prabhur Amuni Angri Rajamsi Aho Iti.
प्रभो अमुन्यङ्घ्रिरजांसि अहो इति
Increasingly agitated by ecstasy, at seeing the Lord's footprints, his bodily hairs standing on end because of his pure love, and his eyes filled with tears, Akrūra jumped down from his chariot and began rolling about among those footprints, exclaiming, "Ah, this is the dust from my master's feet." So by seeing this lotus footprints of Lord Krishna, Akrūra is in ecstasy. He's got an ecstatic symptoms. His bodily hairs is standing on end. His, his eyes are filled with tears of love, and he's rolling on the ground. He's jumped down. You can see he's jumping down from the chariot. So the great eagerness. He's rolling on the ground, exclaiming, "Ah, this is the dust from my master's feet. Deham britam iyan artho,
देहं धृताम् इयान् अर्थो
hitva dambam viyam shucham,
हित्वा दम्भं धियं शुचम्
sandeshadyo harer linga,
सन्देशाद्यो हरे लिङ्ग
darshana shravanadibihi."
दर्शन श्रवणादिभिः
The very goal of life for all embodied beings is this ecstasy which Akrūra experienced when, upon receiving Kamsa's order, he put aside all pride, fear, and lamentation and absorbed himself in seeing, hearing, and describing the things that reminded him of Lord Krishna. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti explains that Akrūra gave up fear by openly showing his love and reverence for Krishna, even though he or his family might have been punished by the angry Kamsa. Akrūra gave up his pride in being an aristocratic member of society and worshipped the cowherd residents of the simple village of Vrindavan. And he gave up lamenting for his house, wife, and family, which were in danger from King Kamsa. Giving up all these things, he rolled in the dust of the lotus feet of God. So here, Akrūra, he's completely absorbed in love for Krishna. He's not caring, oh, Kamsa might punish me, what's going to happen? He's doesn't have that fear anymore. He put aside all pride. He's saying so. He's after all a minister, but here he's rolling on the ground in Gokul, and he's given up any thoughts of his family. or his house. He's given up. There's no lamentation. He's completely absorbed in love, and he's rolling in the dust of lotus feet of Lord Krishna. Because he's come after all on Kamsa's order. He could have been worried, oh, what if Kamsa comes to know? He may persecute me or my family. But no, he's so absorbed in Krishna's love. He's rolling about in the ground here. This is what Sukadev Goswami is describing to us. Dadarsha Krishnam Ramam cha
Dadarsham Krishnam Ramam cha
Raje Godohanam Gato
Raje Goduhan Gatau
Pita Nilambara Dharo
Pita Nilambaradharo
Sharad Ambura Hekshano
Sharad Amburaho Ikshano
Kishoro Shamala Shveto
Kishoro Shamala Shweto
Sri Niketa Brahad Bhujo
Sriniketo Brahadbhujao
Sumukho Sundara Varo
Sumukho Sundara Varo
Balat Virada Vikramo
Vanadurada Vikramo
Dvaja Vrajan Dvaja Vajranu Praja Ankushambo Jesh
Vaja Vraja Ankusho Ambujay
Chiniter Angribir Vrajam
Chinhite Angrabhi Vrajam
Shobhayanto Mahatmano
Shobhayanto Mahatmano
Sa Anukrosha Smitikshano
Sa Anukrosha Smita Ikshano
Udara Ruchira Krido
Udara Ruchira Krido
Sragbirno Vanamalino
Rakvino Vanamalino
Punya Ganda Anuliptango
Punyagandha Anulipt Angao
Snato Virajavasaso
Natau Virajavasaso
Dana Purusha Adyo
Pradhan Purusho Adhayo
Jagadetu Jagatpate
Jagadhetu Jagatpatihi
Avatirno Jagati Arte
Avatirnau Jagati Arthe
Swaamshena Balakeshavo
So Amshin Balokeshavo
Disho Vitimira Rajan
Isho Vitti Mirarajan
Kurvano Prabhaya Swayam
Purvanau Prabhaya Swaya
Yatha Marakata Shailo
Yatha Marakata Shelo
Ropyascha Kanak Achito.
Ropyascha Kanak Achito
Lord then saw Krishna and Balaram in the village of Raj going to milk the cows. Krishna wore yellow garments, Balaram blue, and their eyes resembled autumnal lotuses. One of those two mighty armed youths, the shelters of the goddess of fortune, had a dark blue complexion, and the other's was white. With their fine featured faces, they were the most beautiful of all persons. As they walked with the gait of young elephants, glancing about with compassionate smiles, those two exalted personalities beautified the cow pasture with the impressions of their feet, which bore the marks of the flag, lightning bolt, elephant goad, and lotus. The two lords, whose pastimes are most magnanimous and attractive, were ornamented with jeweled necklaces and flower garlands, anointed with auspicious, fragrant substances, freshly bathed, and dressed in spotless raiment. They were the primeval supreme personalities, the masters and original causes of the universes, who had, for the welfare of the earth, now descended in the distinct forms of Keshav and Balaram. O King Parikshit, they resemble two gold-bedecked mountains, one of emerald and the other of silver, as with their effulgence they dispel the sky's darkness in all directions. Sukadeva Goswami is giving us this beautiful description of how Akrūra is seeing Lord Krishna and Lord Balaram. He's reached the cow pasture and they are going to milk the cows. Krishna is wearing yellow, Balaram is blue, and their eyes are beautiful like the lotus flowers in the autumn season. And they're very strong, mighty armed. They're young boys, youth. The beauty of Krishna Navayovana, shelters of the goddess of fortune. Krishna, he has the complexion, dark blue complexion. Balaram is whitish. The faces are so beautiful. The fine features are so beautiful. They're walking about like the gait of an elephant, young elephants. So they are so strong, so mighty, so beautiful, and their smiles, so compassionate. So many devotees have written so much about Lord Krishna's beautiful smile. So these two beautiful personalities, they are walking in the cow pasture, and the cow pasture, they're leaving behind their footprints of their lotus feet. Here, the markings, flag, lightning bolt, elephant goad, and lotus are mentioned. So Lord Krishna and Lord Balaram's pastimes, magnanimous, attractive, and here they're beautifully dressed, wearing ornaments, flower garlands, fragrant substances. They've just put on fresh clothes, they've bathed, come back from the pasturing grounds, and yeah, because it's evening, so they've just bathed, put on fresh clothes. Supreme Lord, the Supreme Masters, original causes of the universes. And now they have come here on the earth. They've come as Krishna and Balaram. They are themselves. They are the original personalities of Godhead. They themselves have come, Krishna and Balaram. Look like mountains, gold bedecked mountains, one of emerald and the other of silver. Emerald is greenish though. I'm not sure why Sukadev Goswami doesn't say sapphire. Sapphire is bluish, right?
Yeah. Emerald is
Greenish.
green.
But I guess because he's bluish and he's wearing this golden clothes, gold colored clothes and golden ornaments, so with the reflection, then he's looking like emeraldish, Blue and yellow will give you green, and Balaram is silver, and they're so bright. Their effulgence is dispelling the darkness in all directions. Any comments? David says, what an incredible image. Yeah. Right? Such a beautiful description. Yeah, Sukadev Goswami is like he's showing us this beautiful movie, this beautiful picture. How Akrūra is seeing the two lords.
I was just wondering, Shilpa ji, this question has been coming to me for a long time since we started reading this part, that Akrūra is imagining that he'll fall at the feet, right,
Yeah,
of Krishna. He's just anticipating, and he hasn't, right? That
that's
when I
right.
reach
He
there, I'll
was,
do that.
yeah.
But then, like, Krishna is just a 7-year-old. He knows, right? But like, he's imagining that he'll do it. But like, how if he falls at the feet,
Mhm.
it would be like,
It
like
will
how,
be awkward,
yeah,
socially awkward, is it?
yes,
So
socially awkward.
34.
Yeah, yeah,
Here,
yeah.
the next
Oh my
chariot.
God.
Sorry, the next one. The
Oh my,
next one. He, overwhelmed with affection, quickly jumped down from his chariot and fell at the feet of Krishna and Balaram like a rod.
oh my God. So that means he did it. And nobody was
Yeah.
there because they both were alone. So,
Yeah, that's what he wanted to do. He said,
yeah.
when I see the Lords, I'm gonna fall down flat on the ground. And that's what he's doing.
Mm.
And he's overwhelmed with love, with affection. Quickly, you can see his eagerness. Earlier also he jumped down from the chariot to roll in the
Mm.
lotus footprints of the Lord. You can see his eagerness here. He's absorbed in Krishna. He's eager to meet Krishna. There's so much love. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you all so much for listening and joining. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai.